Hello guys, welcome to Recap Queen. In this video, we will explain what happened to Monday. This movie tells the story of a world where families are limited to one child due to overpopulation. Unexpectedly, a set of identical septuplets must avoid being put to a long sleep by the government and dangerous in fighting while investigating the disappearance of one of their own. What is the hidden mystery of the missing one of the sisters? Let's find out in What Happened to Monday. What Happened to Monday begins in the year 2043, when the Earth experienced a prolonged crisis that caused a worldwide famine. Scientists eventually modified food crops to grow faster to meet their food needs. However, it actually causes other worse effects. Because plants have been genetically modified, it turns out to be causing multiple births worldwide to become more frequent, thus causing the Earth to become overpopulated, resulting in another famine. A biologist named Dr. Nicolette Kamen, the head of the Child Allocation Bureau, created a rule whereby each family can only have one child. Residents must wear an electronic wristband to confirm their identity if they only have one child. If caught having more than one child, the family can only care for the eldest child. After that, the CAB agents will take the other child to their base, then be placed into cryosleep, a special chest that the child will use for long hibernation, and be awakened when Earth conditions improve. In the same year, a woman named Karen Setman died after giving birth to her identical septuplets. Karen's father, Terrence, names his granddaughters after the days of the week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Terrence does not want his granddaughters to be sent to CAB headquarters and decides to raise the 7 of them secretly and trains them to pose as a single individually named after their mother, Karen Setman. Terrence told them each of them could only leave the house once a week, on a day that matched their name. When leaving the house, they are only allowed to be Karen Setman and use an electronic wristband that has been modified by Terrence, which has been equipped with GPS to monitor their whereabouts when outside. Not only that, but Terrence also made a hiding place in the apartment where they lived, just in case someone visited there. Terrence ensures that they share information daily and replicate physical accidents that alter their appearance. One day, Saturday will take part in ballet performance and go outside with his grandfather. However, Thursday secretly went out of the house to skateboard. When Terrence and Saturday returned home, Thursday apparently had not returned, which made Terrence and her sisters very worried. Not long after, there was a knock on the door, and when Terrence opened the door, it was Thursday who was at the door, injured. Thursday lost his index finger by falling off her skateboard. Due to Thursday's reckless behavior, the sisters are affected, with Terrence being forced to cut off all of their index fingers to make them look very physically identical. 30 years later, Terrence is dead, and the Setman sisters still live in their old apartment. The 7 of them grew up to be very beautiful women, despite having different personalities and appearances at home. Monday has a very serious nature and is also rigid. Tuesday has brown hair and is often anxious. Wednesday is a tough woman and seems like a delinquent. Thursday has a tomboyish appearance and short hair. Friday is the smartest of her sisters. Saturday is blonde and has the most fashionable looks, and Sunday is the one who likes to party the most and her hair is always in a ponytail. On Monday, it was Monday's turn to leave the house. Although she was experiencing nausea and vomiting and seemed unwell, she had to go to her office immediately because that day she would have an important presentation that would determine her promotion. In the room, Monday sits in front of a quite sophisticated mirror because the mirror can correct the appearance of the face. The appearance of Monday and her sisters will always be the same every time they leave the house so as not to arouse suspicion. Monday met with Adrian at a checkpoint, a CAB who was on duty there. Adrian looks happy when he meets Monday and greets her, but she ignores him. After arriving at work, Monday met with Jerry, her co-worker who is also a competitor for the promotion. Jerry told Monday, who uses the identity of Karen Setman, that he knew about a big secret that she was hiding. After that, Monday suddenly disappeared. Night fell, and Monday never came home. Her sisters try to track her via the GPS attached to her bracelet, but no signal. They suspect that Monday had an accident, and the worst possibility is that she has died. If that happened, neither of them would be able to get out of the house because Karen Setman would be declared dead. Tuesday decided to still go to work the next day, even though it was very risky because Monday wasn't home either. Even so, Tuesday plans to look for clues to Monday's whereabouts while her sisters will be watching her from afar. Arriving at work, Tuesday finds out that Monday alias Karen managed to get a promotion and get promoted. She then gets information that Monday comes home early and goes to the bar. The 4 remaining sisters weep for Sunday's passing and feel even more depressed that their lives are now in danger after CAB learns of their secret. Elsewhere, Kamen is starting to get worried because she hasn't heard from the agents assigned to kill the Setman sisters. She was worried and did not want her credibility to be destroyed as a candidate in Parliament because of Monday and her twin sisters' problems. Turning to the Setman home, Friday finds an eyeball on the body of one of the CIB agents, and while scanning it, she finds out that the eyeball belongs to Tuesday. The sisters then suspect Jerry may have sold her out. On Wednesday decided to leave the house without disguising herself. She then comes to Jerry in his apartment and confronts him. At gunpoint, Jerry says that he doesn't know anything about Karen, who turns out to have a twin sister. He reveals that Karen got the promotion when she sent millions of euros to Cayman to fund her campaign. After that, Jerry was killed by a sniper, and Wednesday immediately ran away from his apartment. The CIB agents immediately go after her and kill Wednesday. Meanwhile, at the Setman's residence, Friday and her sisters were surprised by the arrival of Adrian. While Friday and the others hide, Saturday meets Adrian and concludes that Adrian, a CIB agent, is having an affair with one of her sisters. Saturday pretended to be Karen in front of Adrian, where he then asked Saturday to come with him to his apartment. Saturday didn't necessarily say yes, because she had to discuss it with Friday and Thursday. They said Saturday had to go along with Adrian's wish because he was a CIB agent and maybe they could find a clue about their missing sisters. Before leaving, Friday asked Saturday to sync her bracelet to Adrian so she could hack the CIB servers. Arriving at Adrian's apartment, Saturday finally finds out that Adrian has a love affair with Monday. She covertly links their bracelets while sleeping with him, allowing Friday to hack into the CIB server. The sisters believe they have found Monday in a holding cell on a video feed. After Adrian left his apartment, Saturday immediately told the sisters that Monday had been in a relationship with Adrian. At the same time, CIB agents immediately stormed Adrian's apartment and killed Saturday. After that, Friday and her sister's apartment was raided by CIB agents led by Joe, the head of security of CIB. Admitting that she cannot survive on her own, Friday sacrifices herself by blowing up their apartment to allow Thursday to escape and rescue Monday. Adrian, who learned about the explosion at Karen's apartment, immediately went to the apartment and met Thursday, who confronted him in his car. Thursday blamed him for the death of her sisters and assumed that it was him who had reported Karen to CIB. But apparently Adrian didn't know that Karen was an assumed identity for several siblings. Even so, he tries to convince Thursday that he really loves Monday and plans to help her save Monday, who is being locked up in the CIB facility. After setting the plan, Adrian takes Thursday into the CIB facility in a body bag. While in the hallway, Thursday secretly records a little girl being put into cryosleep. It turned out that the little girl would not be put to sleep for a long time but burned. When it was Thursday's turn to be put in cryosleep, she kicked an officer and set him on fire. Adrian helps Thursday out of there and finds the room where Monday has been locked up all this time. It turned out that the one in the detention cell was Tuesday, who had one of her eyes gouged out. Afterwards, Tuesday and Adrian hack CIB's servers to distribute footage of a little girl being burned in cryosleep at a fundraising event hosted by Cayman. At the same time, Thursday will search for Monday's whereabouts. Thursday finally finds Monday in the women's restroom at Cayman's campaign fundraiser and looks fine. Here it is finally revealed that Monday was the one who betrayed and reported her sisters to Cayman because she wanted to be the one and only Karen Setman. Monday sent large sums of money to the Caymans as bribes, as revealed by Jerry. Monday and Thursday then get into a fight and accidentally shoot Monday. Thursday then disguised herself as Monday and attended a Cayman fundraising event. Meanwhile, Tuesday and Adrian managed to hack CIB's servers and broadcast footage of the child's incineration inside cryosleep in front of everyone who attended the event. Everyone looked shocked by this fact. The now traumatized crowd directs their attention on Cayman, who insists that she did was necessary, claiming that the extra siblings would never suffer. She angrily confronts Thursday and chokes her. Not long after, Monday appeared before everyone covered in blood and brandishing a gun. Joe shot Monday straight away, thinking she was going to shoot Cayman. Seeing the woman he loves injured, Adrian immediately kills Joe. As the crowd flees, Monday revealed on Thursday that she was pregnant with twins and asked her not to let the CIB to take her unborn twins. Monday dies from her wounds. Thursday realizes that Monday sacrificed her sisters, replicating their grandfather cutting off their fingers, to protect her children. The Child Allocation Act was later abolished and Cayman had to face the death penalty for all her crimes against innocent children. After that, Adrian, Thursday, and Tuesday, who now have new artificial eyes instead of the ones removed, observed the development of Monday and Adrian's twin fetuses placed in an artificial womb. Tuesday said she would use Terry as her new identity, while Thursday would continue to use the name Karen like their mother. The film ends by showing hundreds of babies in an enormous ward crying together as nursing staff care for them. This film has two different sides, where Tuesday and her sisters fight desperately to find and save Monday, who suddenly disappeared. They even risked their lives to save their sisters. But on the other hand, Monday instead had the heart to sacrifice her sisters, with the excuse of wanting to protect her unborn twins. In fact, they might be able to find the best solution if Monday would be honest with her sisters. Maybe no one has to die and suffer if, as siblings who love each other, discuss every problem they face and find the best solution for everyone.